The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a tornado warning.
Pues gracias a Dios no los pasó nada, pero fue algo muy asustador.
Tornadoes classified as EF4 or EF5 are considered to be violent tornadoes, characterized by extremely high wind speeds and catastrophic damage, making them very rare and responsible for the majority of deaths from tornadoes.
Operation Blessing, boots on the ground in London, Kentucky.
If you can't make it to us, we've got vehicles and side-by-sides behind you here that we've been taking 3 meals a day. We've been taking supplies, tarps, totes, anything that anybody might need. We're actually taking it to the people and taking it to all of our neighbors.
The National Weather Service in Jackson, Kentucky has issued a tornado warning.
Is still showing an intense to violent tornado right now moving to London. Hopefully everybody in London's in their safe place right now. Again, if you're not already in London, Kentucky, you need to be there.
In 5 days, you can accomplish a lot when you're cleaning up a mess. In less than 1 minute, a mile-wide EF4 tornado can accomplish a lot when it's destroying lives, when it's destroying a neighborhood. We want to give you guys an update on the final numbers on the tornado. The National Weather Service has said it was classified as an EF4 tornado with winds in excess of 170 miles an hour. This is all that's left of a trailer home, a mobile home. This is all that's left of an RV. This is a Class A motorhome. Picked up, no telling how far it traveled before it landed here. There's a man out there walking around diligently looking under his feet in this field. He may be looking for what's left of his life, what the tornado missed and the bulldozers missed.
And here are the final results of that damage survey. The tornado that impacted Pulaski and Laurel counties in Kentucky on Friday night was an EF4 with maximum winds of 170 miles per hour. The path was 55.6 miles long and almost a mile wide in places. This is the strongest and deadliest tornado on record in Laurel County, and one of the strongest and longest track tornadoes in southeast Kentucky history. Tornadoes classified as EF4 or EF5 are considered to be violent tornadoes, characterized by extremely high wind speeds and catastrophic damage, making them very rare and responsible for the majority of deaths from tornadoes.
There's the story of the first responder who held on to his wife as the tornado hit their house and destroyed it. At last report, she's in critical condition and he lost his life. There's the story of the couple who held on to each other and would not let go. They're both still alive, but she's in very critical condition. They both lost an arm on opposite sides because they was embraced. If you think about that, that's how it would have happened. My wife has a story to tell you. She was talking to a lady while I was interviewing someone down there, and she's helping the lady pick up a little bit. Lady didn't want to be on video, but she talked to my wife about her experience in the tornado.
The lady that I talked to, I was helping a few volunteers while you was videoing, and I found a few pictures and stuff, and I asked the volunteers which box to go in, and they told me to walk over there to see that lady because she favored the picture. So I went over there and I met her and I started talking to her, and she said, yes, that's my husband I lost a few years ago, and my son. Picture was kind of scuffed up and twisted, but she definitely wanted it, was so happy to have it, and a picture of her niece and things like that. Got to talking to her, and she had actually was in the house whenever the tornado came, and she went in the bathroom, and she said the only thing that she could remember is she saw the wash machine coming at her and spinning towards her, and it hit her and it knocked her out, and the only thing she knows is she woke up somewhere in the road, and she had quite a bit of knot in her head and from hurting on her face and her chest. She had trauma to her chest from it and everything. She had just got out of the hospital the day that I was talking to her, and just so many stories like this. It's just, there's so many.
Well, there's one in the news about the lady that lost her 2-year-old.
Yes, and I think she had, she lost a grip of him, and she got pulled away from him, and they found the toddler, under some under debris.
And she found him.
Yes, yes, and just so many. Like I said, there's so many stories. And
but the wonderful part of that is
he had just a scuff.
Yeah, he just had his face scuffed, and she just had her face busted up a little bit, which isn't good, but it could have been much worse.
Yes.
The gentleman you're about to meet doesn't speak English, but he has an incredible eyewitness account of the tornado as it passes from one neighborhood, crosses I-75 into another neighborhood. Their house is literally right on the edge of the tornado. He says it's the only house around that wasn't destroyed. They don't have any power or water. They're having to cook outside. We did our best to translate what he said into English subtitles. So here he is, and here is his account of a terrible night on the edge of an EF4 tornado.
Hola, buenas tardes. Mi nombre es Wilton Mauricio Mansor. Pues vengo a relatarles acerca de lo que pasó, lo del desastre natural, de lo que fue el video. Pues aquí estaba yo con mi amigo en casa cuando pasó eso. Podemos ver que la casa donde vivimos y pasó el tornado acá, cerquita de la casa. Sinceramente solo esta casa quedó acá, de todas las casas solo quedó esta buena. Y pues fue algo muy aterrador. Yo con mi amigo pasamos algo muy aterrador. Pues eran a eso, ¿a qué horas eran, primo? A eso de las 11 de la noche, cuando se empezó la lluvia. Después sentimos como un bujido que venía. Lo salimos para afuera y le pedimos a Dios, que los protegiera. De ahí lo salimos para afuera y quedamos viendo así como para el norte y miramos algo negro que se aproximaba y un silbido que traía y algo negro, y se miraba unas grandes oscuranas y empezó el viento a soplar durísimo. Entonces nosotros los metimos para adentro y por esa ventana empezamos a ver para allá, por dentro, por esa ventana empezamos a ver, y solo lo que mirábamos era un montón de cosas que volaban y esos palos que se quebraban y todo. Y empezó y solo miramos unas oscuranas negras que pasó y el sonido, traía un sonido aterrador. Y pues yo lo que hice con él fue que me encerré y pues a pedirle a Dios que los cuidara, y pues eso fue como una hora o media hora pasó eso, más o menos. Como una hora pasó el desastre, y como que después como que se levantó esa ola. Eso venía como desde allá. Hizo todo el desastre acá, y pues gracias a Dios que solo nosotros lo salvamos acá. Aquí habitamos 6, pero ese día solo estábamos los 2 nosotros, los otros andaban de paseo. Y pues gracias a Dios que no los pasó nada, pero ahora estamos sin luz, no hay luz, no tenemos agua. Pues la agua hasta hoy la pusieron, pero la luz no sabemos cuándo le irán a poner. Tenemos una semana de estar sin luz, y pues los toca cocinar acá. Aquí hacemos la comida, lo que es toda la comidita en el día, y pues estamos sin trabajo porque pararon los trabajos, y pues sinceramente necesitamos una ayuda de parte de la gente que tenga buen corazón para que los apoye, porque nos sentimos un poco tristes por lo que pasó, y pues fue algo muy aterrador que en mi vida nunca lo habíamos visto nosotros, primo. Nunca habíamos visto eso en la vida de nosotros. Nosotros somos del país de Nicaragua, y pues aquí estamos en este bello país, y pues algo muy asombroso y muy aterrador, sinceramente. Nosotros pensábamos que era como una pesadilla que vivimos en ese momento, pero gracias a Dios que los cuidó y los protegió, y aquí estamos para contar el cuento, como han dicho. Y pues ha sido un placer. Mi nombre es Wilton. ¿Su nombre?
Michael Herrera.
Michael Herrera.
No.
Ok, él es un poco como todavía traumado por lo que hemos visto, pero todo bien, estamos tranquilos, y pues gracias a Dios no los pasó nada, pero fue algo muy asustoso. Todo esto aquí quedó lleno de cosas, pero ya lo recogimos, y podemos ver que ya las máquinas y todo están recogiendo todo, y pues si podemos ver para allá hubieron muchos muertos, hubieron varios muertos, no sé cuántos números de muertos hubieron, pero donde las casas se derrumbaron sí hubieron muertos bastantes, y pues fue una desgracia. Bueno, desde Kentucky, London, me despido, Wilton Humansor.
This house looks like somebody dropped a bomb through the roof. Look at what was blown into this house from God knows where. Look on the siding at the debris marks. Looks like shrapnel holes. This tornado was moving much faster than 35 miles per hour, according to the National Weather Service. And by that I mean its forward motion was very fast, in addition to its 170 mile an hour wind speed. I've heard so many stories about washing machines being thrown all over the place by this storm. In many cases, even if this monster missed your house, It left its calling card. Broken windows, damaged roof, toppled trees. You know, I never thought in my lifetime I would see an EF4 tornado in this part of Kentucky. I have to mention also that we lived in London for a little while many years ago when our youngest child was small, and he trick-or-treated one of the neighborhoods that was destroyed by the storm. So it really touches home. And think of what a beautiful, all-American small town it looked like then, and what this tornado did to it now. Operation Blessing, boots on the ground in London, Kentucky. And folks right across the parking lot from Operation Blessing are these guys.
How you doing? Kyle Gray. I'm the operations manager here at WB Transport. We're a trucking company here locally. Our owners, we do a lot of humanitarian relief also on the side of things on top of our regular everyday work. Our owners, they care about the people, and during the floods we've took huge donations, so when it happens to our own neighbors right here, we want to help out everything we can. We have no electric. We took some damage to the building here, so the least that we could do is our employees are like, hey, we want to work, we want to help, so we opened our parking lot up, So's Harbor's Church. Pastor Brad Parrott, he called me, where I attend also, and he said, hey, we want to help, we want to do something. So we set up here, LaDonna's Kitchen, they had a food truck here. We were feeding people, delivering supplies to all the victims and our neighbors around us here. Also, once we extended, we did everything we could do. We had a call from Operation Blessing. They're coming in here, they're feeding. They're doing some cleanup work and stuff, so they're set up here now. So we've been able to partner with So's Harbor's Church, Operation Blessing, Emmanuel Baptist Church out of Corbin. And then we had Save the Kids that's come in and volunteer. We've had an outpouring. We've become a donation hub right here, so you can drop off, pick up. For the ones who can drive in and pick up supplies and food and things, they're more than welcome to come in and pick up. And the ones that can't, they've lost their homes, their cars and everything else, we've got side-by-sides and vehicles. We're actually taking it to the people. So we are the church, and not just a church isn't just in a building. Church is, we're going to take the church to the people. So we want to be the hands and feet, and we, like I said, here comes another semi-truck in with donations, bringing loads in. We are straight across from the airport, which took a direct hit. And, we thank everybody for all the outpouring. We've met a lot of people from other states coming in to help us. And, Kentucky, we're Kentucky strong, we're Kentucky proud. We've faced challenges like this before. Unfortunately, we heard that this was the deadliest tornado in history through Jackson Breathitt, through the weather alerts there. It's nothing we're proud of.
I believe this is the furthest east an EF4 tornado has ever hit in Kentucky.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I mean, like you said, that's an infamous record to hold.
It is. This is stretched, I believe, the whole line of systems. I believe the news said over 500 miles, mile wide in places.
Yep.
This is something that you would only see in a movie, twisters and things. But, we're very fortunate. Everybody's asked, we're out of electricity and things like that, and they've asked, we've got some roof damage. But as a company, we're very blessed. All of our employees are safe. Our building is still standing. But we want to be able to help and give back to the community that's helped us in the past also. We love everybody, and I just want to say God bless. And like I said, we're here to help. And
So if you need something, if you're a victim of this and you're in need, or you know somebody who is, WB Transport, come up here or send somebody up here, or somehow you said there's people bringing stuff to you.
If you can't make it to you can't make it to us, we've got vehicles and side by sides behind you here that we've been taking 3 meals a day. We've been taking supplies, tarps, totes, anything that anybody might need. We're actually taking it to the people and taking it to all of our neighbors. And if you can even just get us words, there's people, we're getting emails, texts, and phone calls saying, hey, these people need help. These people, this neighborhood needs help. This is what they're needing. So we're, like I said, we're out every day, day and night, trying to help everything we can. And Kentucky, like I said, we always pull together. We help other states when they have natural disasters and things. But I'm always been very proud of my home here, because you always see the best come out in people. With this, because we all pull together, no matter what their backgrounds are, politics and things, we all pull together, and we have one goal in mind, that we're going to build back. We'll build back better than we ever have been, be a stronger community and state.
Hey, thank you so much. God bless you, folks.
God bless.
Thank you for the good work you do. And London, Kentucky's neighbors in southeast Kentucky are reaching out and helping every way they can. Like Harlan County, this school bus has been packed with items and help that's going to take off for London. The Mustard Seed Outreach and the Harlan Missions Outreach, in a joint effort to put the bus out here at the Village Center Mile in Harlan to have it packed. And you can see it is way down in the back. It's packed. So, out of tragedy comes the best of people. I guess you could say the worst of circumstances oftentimes bring the best in people out. I remember watching on a Max Velocity Weather on YouTube, we was watching it on. Watching this tornado with this hook echo and then a debris ball when it hit Somerset. Watching it come towards London and not waver in its path whatsoever. What my wife is looking at is the other side of the business I showed you, where the brick wall was tore off and the office chairs and the little cubicles was untouched, right up against the brick wall. The whole wall was tore down, but the chairs and the little cubicles was untouched. This is the other side of that business. I'll zoom in and let you see.
It's just overwhelming.
Yes,
There's
it is.
so much, so scattered, so many stories.
Can't tell them all.
It's incredible.
I'd like to tell every one of the stories, but you hit it right on the head.
Yeah,
There's just too many to tell.
praying for you all.
Folks, thank you for coming along with us today and giving us a chance to show you some of the charity people. Operation Blessing, doing some major work here. The trucking company, the Souls Harbor Church here, and Emmanuel Baptist Church in Corbin and other churches and stuff. Them working and handing out and taking care of people there, because their company's closed down and they can't come to work, so they come to work. That gives you really a lot of faith in good people. Thank you, folks. Keep these people in your thoughts and prayers. or they sure need it. And you know, give if you can. They told you, the guy I talked to told you where to bring it. You can bring it right here if you want to cut the middleman out. You can bring it right here, right up this road, right up here to the trucking company, and they'll take it and they'll distribute it right to these people, from your hand to theirs, from theirs to the people's. Thank you guys for coming along with us. We really appreciate it.
Praying for y'all. Y'all in our thoughts and prayers.
Yep. Bye, folks.
Bye.